Hello, my name is Afyong Utok. I'm from Nigeria. I'm blessed with having parents from two different tribes, so I have a rich culture. I grew up cooking the way my mother cooks.
My name is Adiyomi Utok, and we are cooking a traditional Nigerian dish called jollof rice.
For each cup of rice, it's about 3 cups of water. Leave it at that. I can add more or less. Yeah.
How many bungas are you doing?
Put 4 more. This is in place of salt, you know. So,
Has to be spicy.
Yes. One thing with rice, you don't need to do a whole lot with it. When you stir it, you stir up the starch. I like to cook mine on high because it does not let the rice sit in the water for too long, which also contributes to its stickiness. Yes. Cook it on high and keep an eye. It's just like the river. You turn your back and it gets you. All right?
Who taught you how to cook this?
This way, I just came up with it. You know, it evolved over time because this is not traditional how it's cooked.
I'm assuming in Nigeria you learned to cook it, right?
In Nigeria, at age 12, I was told, go fix dinner, and that was it.
Nobody taught you?
Well, you observe. And nobody will really sit you down and say, this is what you do. The first time I cooked, it was too salty. And, you know, you have to learn from that and adjust.
Okay.
That's the way it goes.
Okay.
And the oil, again, I don't measure it. It's just enough to coat the pan. Once the oil starts shimmering, you can feel the heat, but you see it will change. I use the paste because it gives me control over the moisture. It burns very quickly, so you have to move it around. At some point, you may have to turn down your heat. And the essence is just to caramelize the tomato paste and bring out its natural sweetness. Now, how do you know if it's ready? You can smell it. It's time for us to put in some of our friends. And I will just make a hot surface in the middle so that it doesn't get swallowed up by the tomato paste. I'll start with the onion. Keep on stirring it or it will burn. And mix it almost together. And then I'll add. Go ahead. That goes all our friends.
Okay. So onion, purple onions, yellow peppers, and
it doesn't matter. You just work with what you have.
Okay.
I see people say, oh, I don't have this, so I cannot make this recipe. No, you can do anything you want to do. Make any adjustments you want to make and make it yours. Once the vegetables are a little bit tender to the taste and they also glisten a little bit, not completely wilted, then you know that you are good to go. And that's it.
All right.
We're ready to mix it together to make jollof rice. How hot did you scoop it in?
Okay. So just scoop a little bit?
Just.
Or all of it?
Yeah. You kind of like fold it in from the bottom up. So you don't crush or mush the rice. There's some things you don't just pound, you just fold. And a lot of how food comes out depends on how you handle it. You need to be gingerly. Now everything has come together, and it's, you know, it's pleasing to the eyes, and that's it. This evening for dinner we're having jollof rice, fried plantain, pinto beans, collard greens, and asparagus, salmon, and rotisserie chicken. I have 4 children. They've started asking questions. I think one thing we do incorrectly is trying to force our children to adapt to our way of life. I think we should just expose our way of life to them and let them warm up to it. Because they'll start asking questions as they grow up, and they'll start wanting to know. And that's the best way to let them learn and be themselves and feel free, not put upon. For our past, our present, and our future.
Opa!
Wait a minute. What is that, Jewish?
That was Greek. It was Greek, yeah.